Digits on the beat.
YouTube and Berserker Gang, welcome back to the channel. So today, finally, after months, Robert Chevrolet, they finally got the part in for the radio. So we're heading now to drop the Berserker off. Yeah, look at them lights. Gotta love it. Let's go. So I'm on my way to drop the Berserker off, and let's hope they don't bust us in the head, bust us over the head with this pricing, because when the guy ordered the part, you know, he tried to bust me over the head over the price. He was like, yeah, we ordered the part, and you know, it's gonna be an extra $500. And I told him, like, yo, I'm not paying that extra $500. I called you guys for one, and I asked you, is $787 the correct amount? And he said, yeah, you know, it might go up maybe $10, $20. I was like, I can do that. But I was not trying to be, you know, after the part is installed and they say, yeah, well, we had to order another part and it's $500, which I think that's what they're gonna try to do to me. But if they do, I'm gonna ask to speak to the manager, and I'm gonna tell them I'm not paying that extra $500, because I've called and I verified with your service guys, and they told me that it was gonna be $787 plus $10 to $20 more. So I'll pay my part, you guys figure out the rest. So we'll see what they're talking about when we get there. And we're back. So they finally fixed the radio. I'm gonna show you guys here in a second. But I guess I got lucky. They didn't hit me over the head. Yeah, man, I'm glad that service dude took care of that, because if not, I would have had to hit him with a twisted T. Oh, God! He did me good. So before I came to pick the car up, you know, he called me and he was like, you know, the car's ready. And I was like, okay, cool. And then my wife in the background, like, asked how much it is. So I was like, all right. So I was like, how much will it be? And he was like, you remember that initial price we talked about, which was the $787? I was like, yeah. He was like, that's what we're gonna charge you. I was like, sheesh, thank God. So that's what they charged me. The radio is now working, and man, it just feels so good to finally have a radio, you know? So without further ado, let me flip the phone and then I'll show you guys. Yeah, like I was saying, now the radio freaking works. Now I'm about to start using shit that I don't even use, like navigation. I don't even be using this, but you know, since it's working now, let's go ahead and put my address up in there, you know. What we looking for? Platte City. Hold on, let me type this in real fast. Yeah, man, so like I was saying, man, you know what I'm saying? Now the radio is fixed. I'm finna start using stuff in the car that I never used before, like my navigation. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get to the crib. Yes, sir. Glad that thing finally worked now. I mean, I don't need the navigation because I stay right down the damn street from the dealership. But hey, you know, I'm just so happy that my radio is finally fixed after like 5 to 6 months.
Turn right after a quarter of a mile onto MO92.
So yeah, man, it just feels good, you know. So I got my radio fixed, you know. Next, I got one more thing to get fixed before I get the big wrap, you know. So man, y'all guys stay tuned, because Berserker is really gonna transform on y'all once I get that wrap. And then once I get the wrap, there's something else that I'm thinking about doing, you know, to set myself apart from a lot of the other Camaros that are wrapped.
Turn right after 600 feet onto MO92.
So yeah, like I was just saying, when I get the wrap, there's something else I want to do. I've been thinking about getting this this vinyl made, since everybody knows the car name is Berserker. So I'm thinking about getting this vinyl, like Decepticon type emblem made, and maybe I'll put that on the side of the car. I don't know yet. I'm gonna see how the wrap looks once it's finished, and then I will determine if I want to put that that vinyl sticker on there. I think it'll look good, you know. It'll be different, you know, because the wrap that I'm getting, it's a simple wrap. You've seen it before. Nothing real major, you know. So that's why I said I might get that vinyl sticker, because that'll definitely set me apart from all the other Camaros
right
with that exact wrap.
Kentucky Avenue.
But man, I'm just glad this radio is fixed. Man, it feels so good. I wish I could turn the music on right now, but you know how YouTube is with the copyright.
Then make the next left turn.
But, oh man, that's a nice Z06 right there. Hold on. Focus. Yes, sir. That's nice right there. But yeah, man. Just glad the radio is fixed, and we can go ahead and get the rest of these mods done. So once I get to the house, I'll tell you guys what exactly they did because I have the paper right here. So once I get to the house, I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna read exactly the corrections and the corrections that they made, because it's a long paragraph. So yeah, I'm gonna read that here in a second. I'll be at the house in about 2 minutes, so I'm about to pause it, get to the house, and then I'll cut it back on. So I'll see y'all in a few. Go. All right, gang, welcome back. So here's the information. So customer state radio is inoperative. Still install special order part. Perform power cycle on info display module, and it still will not operate. Remove info display module and verify it was receiving turn on voltage and proper ground signal. All okay there. Needs to replace info display module. After replacing info display module, the screen backlight now works and there is sound coming out of speaker, but there is still no radio display screen showing up. Attempted to reset on HMI module, but it did not bring back the display. Need to replace human machine interface control module. Replace info display module and human machine interface control module. So I don't know if you guys remember in my last video prior, when I went to GM, the Buick GM place, they told me that the HMI module was still good. So that's interesting. But hey, that's why it's always good to get a second opinion, man. It's always good to get a second opinion. So this is how much everything costed me. So the parts, materials, sales tax, and labor. So it came up to $789. Because the other GMC was going to charge me, I think it was almost $1,200. So, well, they were going to charge me the same thing. But like I told you guys, I had called and verified, hey, before I took the car up there and scheduled the appointment, I said, I want to make sure that $787 is what it is. He called back and said, yeah. But then when they started doing their diagnostics, and like it says in here, whatever they did it wasn't working at the time. He called me back and said, hey, we got to order a new part, which was the human interface module, or human machine interface module. So then he orders that and he was like, yeah, so now that was $500 and we're going to have to add that on. I was like, hold on. You told me when I called one of you guys up there, y'all said $787. So that's what I'm paying. I'm not paying the other portion. You guys figure that out. So when he called me this morning, and I dropped the car off and it was time to pay, he said, don't worry about the other part. I've taken care of that. So all you have to pay is the $789. I was like, okay, good. I can do that. So you guys just watch out when you go into these dealerships, man. Don't let them try to bust you over the head. Like, do some research, get second opinions. So always remember that always remember that you can always go and get a second opinion if you don't like what one dealership tells you. And be cognizant of that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you like the content that I put out, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Good feedback, bad feedback, any feedback is good feedback. Any question that you have, it doesn't even have to be pertaining to my radio incident. If you just have any question on 6th gen Camaros in general, and I can answer it, drop me a comment, and I answer pretty much all my comments, because I'm not a big YouTuber yet, so I don't have that many comments on my posts anyway. So shoot me a comment, I'll respond right back to you. And yeah, so that's it, and we out of here straight like that.